Hi everyone. I wanted to talk to you today about a fabulous workshop I had the opportunity to be at last week with Dr. Marshall Goldsmith. He is a renowned author of apparently 24 books, but one of them being What Got You Here Won't Get You There. This 4 hours I had the opportunity to spend with Dr. Goldsmith was absolutely fantastic. And over the next few weeks and months, I want to be sharing a number of the tools that I learned from him in his own very elite coaching practice, coaching some of the top CEOs and entrepreneurs in the world. The one I want to share with you today is the Daily Manifesto. Dr. Goldsmith actually took this from his friend, Dr. Atul, who created the Checklist Manifesto. So it's a little bit of an adaptation, but a fabulous, fabulous tool. So here's how it works. I write myself a list of questions that can only be answered with yes, no, or a number. And I ask myself those questions every single day. Some of those questions are task-oriented, not in the minutia and highly detailed, but they're tasks that I know I've been procrastinating on and putting off that make a great deal of difference to both myself and those around me. And they're also questions that involve my experience of life, my overall well-being. So here's an example. What if I don't have life insurance yet? Okay, so I would write on my list, do I have life insurance? Yes, no, that's it. Why only yes, no, and a number? Because otherwise it's stories and excuses, and that gets us nowhere. Another question might be, how would I rate myself on a scale of 0 to 10 of my overall experience of happiness? Let's say I'm an 8. So again, that's a number. And it creates a level of self-reflection in answering these questions. These are not intended at all for me to beat myself up, actually quite the opposite. It's intended that I not only create awareness for myself, but I start to build self-confidence in noticing what I am able to impact and create, how I can create my own experience. So further to these questions, he actually has studied with apparently his daughter, who's a PhD at the Kellogg Institute, the difference between questions, passive questions, and active questions. Now, a passive question would be, how happy am I on a scale of 0 to 10? Okay, so let's say I'm an 8. Active questions are very powerful, and they're different enough, there really is no wiggle room. It's me with me. An active question sounds like this. How did I do today to increase my level of happiness in my own life? Rate myself from 0 to 10. Maybe I didn't do anything to increase my level of happiness. It doesn't mean I'm not happy, but it sure means there's nothing outside of me to blame. So use active questions. Write yourself a list. Please make no more than half of that 10, the top 10 list, tactical or task-oriented, okay? And they need to be really meaningful. So for instance, if you don't yet have a will, put that on the list. Hearing yourself say no for 90 days, that might not be very interesting. Then, after you have your questions written, things like, now the non-tactical questions again, example, did I stop and help someone today? Yes, no. Did I go out of my way to help someone today? Did I stop and make eye contact and say thank you to someone today? Did I work out today? Did I eat healthy today? They are just yes, no. Here's how to notch up the ante though. Choose a partner to share these with every single day. So you are not just sharing this yourself, you now are having someone witness you and you're witnessing someone else answering your questions. Level of accountability goes up a little bit. Now that other person is not there to drive this home or shove it down your throat. They're really just there to witness you and encourage you. And I guarantee that once you're having to say no on a question that you know needs to be done and answer it to somebody else, after a few months or less, you'll probably be getting on that. Once you have completed it, you will need to update your list of questions so it's constantly current and very relevant for you in your life. So, get yourself your daily manifesto and write it into me. Put a comment. Let me know what kind of questions that you're coming up with and how this is working for you. Look forward to you. Live in large, step up, go big. Talk to you later.